Welcome back. Today we are diving into the promise of cosmic consciousness. In the 20th century, when the modern world was turning to science and technology for answers, Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, 1918-2008, introduced a practice that bridged the ancient and the modern, Transcendental Meditation, TM. Rooted in the Vedic tradition of India, TM offered a simple, systematic method to access what Maharishi called pure consciousness, a silent, timeless awareness beyond thought. While many saw meditation as a religious or esoteric practice, Maharishi presented it as a universal technique for human flourishing, one that could be measured scientifically and applied in daily life. At the heart of his teaching was the vision of cosmic consciousness, a stage of awareness in which the individual self awakens to its unity with the infinite. Maharishi's life and mission. Maharishi was born in central India and trained in physics before becoming a disciple of Swami Brahmananda Saraswati, also known as Guru Dev. From him, Maharishi learned the essence of meditation as a direct method of experiencing the self beyond the restless activity of thought. After his teacher's death, Maharishi devoted his life to sharing this knowledge with the world. Beginning in the late 1950s, he traveled internationally, teaching TM as a technique that required no renunciation, no withdrawal from the world, only daily practice. His ability to express Vedic wisdom in modern terms attracted students globally, from scientists to artists, and even inspired cultural icons like the Beatles. Transcendental meditation is deceptively simple. It involves the silent repetition of a mantra, a sound without conceptual meaning, which allows the mind to settle naturally into deeper states of awareness. Maharishi emphasized that meditation is not about concentration or control, but about effortless transcendence. Just as a river flows toward the ocean, the mind, when gently guided, flows back to its source in pure consciousness. In this state, thoughts quiet, stress dissolves, and awareness rests in silence. Not unconsciousness, but a clear, alert stillness. Maharishi described this as touching the very ground of being, the foundation of both mind and cosmos. For Maharishi, the practice of TM reveals what he called pure consciousness or transcendental awareness. This is not a product of thought, but the field beyond thought, timeless, spaceless, unchanging. In the language of Vedanta, it is Brahman, the infinite ocean of existence. Every individual, he taught, carries this infinite dimension within, though ordinarily it remains hidden beneath the surface activity of the mind. In meditation, one tastes this silent foundation directly, awakening to the truth that consciousness is not merely a byproduct of the brain, but the universal essence of reality. By resting in this pure awareness, the practitioner gains clarity, vitality, and alignment with the laws of nature. Maharishi outlined a map of human potential that moves beyond ordinary waking, dreaming, and sleeping states. The first step is the repeated experience of pure consciousness in meditation. Over time, this silent awareness begins to coexist with activity, even outside of meditation. This leads to cosmic consciousness, where the self is recognized as eternal, untouched by change, while still active in the world. Beyond this are higher states. God consciousness, where divine presence is perceived in the world around us, and unity consciousness, where all distinctions between self, nature, and God dissolve into a seamless whole. In this framework, the evolution of consciousness is not merely personal development, but the awakening of the cosmos within the individual. Maharishi was unique among spiritual teachers in actively promoting the scientific study of meditation. Beginning in the 1970s, researchers measured TM's effects on brainwaves, stress reduction, and overall health. They found that practitioners showed increased alpha coherence, lower blood pressure, and improved resilience. Maharishi described these as outer signs of an inner transformation. The nervous system, when settled into silence, reflects the harmony of pure consciousness. For him, science and spirituality were not opposed, but complementary. The laboratory could confirm what the mystic already knew, that consciousness is the source of life, and by tapping into it, human potential expands. Meditation and the transformation of society. Maharishi also believed that the benefits of TM extended beyond the individual. He introduced the idea of the Maharishi Effect. When groups of people meditate together, the coherence of their consciousness radiates outward, reducing conflict and promoting peace. Studies in the 1980s claimed correlations between mass meditation gatherings and decreases in crime rates and violence. Whether one accepts these claims or not, the idea reflects Maharishi's conviction that consciousness is not private, but interconnected, that awakening within the individual influences the collective. In this way, TM was not only a personal practice, but a tool for global transformation, aiming toward a more harmonious world rooted in awakened awareness. At the heart of Maharishi's teaching lies the vision of cosmic consciousness, a stage of life where the eternal self is permanently established, untouched by change, even amidst action. In this state, one lives in freedom, fearlessness, and joy, because one knows that consciousness itself is infinite. The individual wave recognizes itself as the ocean. Beyond cosmic consciousness lies the ultimate realization, unity, where God, world, and self are seen as one continuous field of divine awareness. Maharishi insisted this was not mystical poetry, but a practical possibility for every human being. By practicing meditation, he taught, one participates in the eternal evolution of consciousness, moving from limitation to infinity, from fragmented awareness to wholeness. Maharishi Mahesh Yogi's message was both ancient and radically modern. Consciousness is the foundation of reality, and every human being has the capacity to realize it. Through the simple technique of Transcendental Meditation, he opened a path to the direct experience of pure awareness, beyond thought and beyond division. His vision of cosmic consciousness offered a map of human destiny, one where the individual self awakens to its identity with the infinite. In his teaching, meditation is not escape but discovery, not withdrawal but illumination. The promise of his legacy is clear. By turning inward to the silent depths of consciousness, we awaken the light of the cosmos within ourselves, and in doing so, we transform both life and the world.